guys, you join me here today in Margate, and I'm at Hornby Hobbies HQ, and I'm today fulfilling a childhood dream to actually look round the visitors centre and the home place where they build Hornby Railways, Scalextrics and Corgi models. So let's see what's going on. Well, this is definitely a childhood dream, something I would have loved to have had as a kid, and it looks like it all works. So we've got Percy going around, whistle, see what else we can get going. Don't think Thomas wants to know. And there goes James. I'll let this little whistle off. Fantastic. I love this sort of thing. And this is the start of Hornby, where it all began. Beautiful. No gauge clockwork models. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. Princess class locomotive. There's the original TT gauge, which Hornby are now re-releasing. And I had one of those little trying princess class as a kid. So did my dad. So we've got some more models here from 1970s, which my dad would have grown up, I suppose, playing with. And then we've got some more going into the 1980s and the 1990s. This is the stuff that I used to play with. So looking at these, yeah, they bring back some good memories. They really do. And I remember this one here with the plate. They were limited edition. They made 4 of these. They made one for LNER, one for GWR, one for LMS and one for the Southern. Brilliant. Hornby Live Steam, look at that, how complicated that is. 00 gauge. Amazing. So this is really nice to see this here. It's a Bassett Loke A1 locomotive. Now Bassett Loke means a lot to me because Bassett Loke was based in Northampton, which is where I'm born and bred, so it's nice to see this in the Hornby Museum. There's some lovely engines here from what would be going back to the 1950s. I suppose more my granddad's generation. It's the real history of Hornby, this. Now we're getting into the area where the car lovers amongst me will really like. This is the Scalextric room, and I presume we can have a quick go with this, so see what's going on. Knight Rider, yeah. Remember that as a kid. Let's go have a look at the cars. Awesome. Stuff like Fangio and all that sort of era. Moving on to Graham Hill. Triumph TR7. Eee. There's a Mini. John Player Special. So you got like Alain Prost and Nigel Mansell sort of era of Formula 1. More Formula 1 stuff going on. So you guys know I'm a big fan of Formula 1. Love Formula 1. So up there you got number 0, which was Damon Hill. Yeah, I had Scalextric as a kid. Used to love it. Rossi, Valentino Rossi on the motorcycle. They make some well cool cars. Hey, look at that, Monaco. Red 5 and Nigel Mansell and Ayrton Senna. Awesome. And that nice lightweight E-Type Jaguar. V-Dub Boss. Hey, Only Fools and Horses. Batmobile. The Italian Job. Any car nut loves this film. The Italian Job's great. Ford Escort Mexico. Lancia. There's some cool stuff in here. E-Type Jag. This is like the mouldings of the stuff. So there's the motor, which I actually make, or larger moulding of the motor, which goes inside them in pre-production, and how they look like before they're painted and made up. The model of a Formula 1 car and motorcycle. Is that a D-Type or a D-Type Jaguar? 1955, yeah, tragic Le Mans, 1955, the worst crash in history of motorsport, 1955. D-Type Jag, made 1961. Look at that. That's just amazing, that is. And all these. Lima, that brings back a name from the past. I had a few of those as a kid. And then we go on to more European models, which I don't know too much about, because as very much British patriot sort of bloke, I tended to stick to British stuff, and I still do, even with my classic cars and stuff like that, but I can still appreciate it. Look at that, it's beautiful. An American 440. Hey, looks like a Challenger. All American stuff. And there's the big boy. Nice. Of course, all this is now owned by Hornby, and they make all foreign stuff there too. There's a little push button here, we'll see them go around if it works. Oh, look at that. That's well cool. A little bit of television in Hornby. Oh, we got Doctor Who, Wallace and Gromit. Who doesn't like Wallace and Gromit? Simpsons, Harry Potter, bit of Star Wars. Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet. Nice, James Bond collection. That's awesome. Paddington and the Beatles. And this is how it's all made. The old fashioned way with the lathes, mouldings. Beautiful railway here of Margate, Warren. That's what I love about models, is just all the detail that goes into them. I've got a nice scaled down version of Le Mans, and the mole's on straight. Brilliant. So a lovely model railway here with so much detail. Must be like the ultimate home model railway. You've got everything in this: turntable, stations, bridges, some awesome trains from Hornby. Well, here we've got many happy hours that I had as a kid building Airfix kits, and of course Hornby own Airfix. I had one of these, a little Hornby airbrush. Hey, look, Hawker Hurricane. It's really nice to see like all the designs there as well for what Hornby do. It's one of my favourite Cold War aircrafts, that English Electric Lightning. And that's a locomotive cab moulding for the Hornby trains. Look at that. This is a great thing about Airfix, is that you could make like dioramas and stuff like that. I mean, look at that, First World War diorama. You've got an aircraft there smashed up, and some fires happening, so much action happening in this shot. Falklands War. You've got Vulcan dropping its payload over the Falklands, Port Stanley. Some more Cold War aircrafts. You've got the Shackleton, one of the V-bombers, Canberra. This is a really nice diorama to the Second World War. You've got Flying Fortress there, Mustang, another Flying Fortress in RAF colours, and a Lancaster. And then Afghanistan, and some of the larger scale Airfix models. And I remember building one of these Lancs as a kid, and all the old boxes, they look great. This is something I absolutely love about Airfix kits, is the covers they had on the boxes. They just show so much action and detail. Paintings themselves, they just come alive at you, and I love that. You just look at this absolutely beautiful model railway, and you know, in the details there we've got a Mark II Jaguar and what looks like a Shelby stripe on a Ford Cortina. Just look at all this display. It's just so much more to model railways than just the railways. You know, you look at all this detail in town square, and obviously the railway itself. It's just mega. It takes hours to make these sorts of things. I've got so much appreciation for all this, and of course the little train just coming past now. Look at that. The lights on the little carriage all lit up. That's awesome. And this is what goes into making a model engine. We've got the prototype stage, design, finish, tool makers, first impressions, and the actual model. See, this is really nice. It's Harry Potter's Hogwarts Castle, and I suppose in some ways it's done Hornby in the railway world such a great favour, because it's in some ways made steam trains cool again, and that's good for British heritage, I think. And that's Hogwarts Castle in the back there. Of course, platform 9 3/4, a background of Hogwarts Castle. There you go. That's cool. It's a lovely look display here of some of the early days of Hornby and Triang. Nice little display cabinet down here of all the bits and pieces in the first 10 years of Triang Railways. And what I love is the boxwork artwork for Airfix. There's just so much action and drama going on in these paintings. I absolutely love that. The short Sunderland attacking the U-boat. Brilliant. Well, we're in the Corgi bit of the Hornby Museum, and some of these I remember getting from the Cadbury Museum as a kid. Moving down here, some lovely steam traction engines, nice display, Formula 1 cars, Volkswagens, various Ford Cortinas, Ford Escorts, little Triumph Dolomite up there, Triumph TR7, Triumph Stag, various British Leyland cars, TR4, that's 4VC, and various other things. A little bit disappointed not to see my own Triumph TR6 in this display. As many of you will know, my TR6 has been made into a Corgi model. I'm moving over here, we've got some nice James Bond models, Eddie Stobart, Doctor Who, Wallace and Gromit, a bit more Harry Potter stuff, some historic models. I like this, Faulty Towers. We've even got Basil Fawlty there with his stick in his hand, ready to attack that we lost in 1100. Beautiful collection there. Starsky and Hutch, Kojak, John Player Special Formula 1. A nice display of original Corgi stuff. And over here we've got some Metoys. Again, the English Electric Lightning. And back to some Harry Potter. And the last room of displays is the Porsche room, which these are meant to be the creme de la creme of modelled cars. I mean, look at the detail in that. That is incredible. Beautiful 1935 Mercedes-Benz, Bugatti. Look at the detail on these trucks. detail, and distributor, spark plug leads, supercharger. Ferrari F40 in black. Lamborghini. And a Ferrari Testarossa. Even, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the keys are in the ignition. Well, I'll tell you what, I've had a great day today at the Hornby Hobbies Visitor Centre, and for £5 for visiting the museum, I cannot complain at all. It's just fantastic to see everything that Hornby has created throughout the years, and also other products as well, such as Corgi, Scalextric, obviously Hornby themselves, and, you know, all the other things that I've shown in this short video. You know, as I said, £5 to go down here and see what's going on, well worth it. But as always guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.